everyone. Ignore all of the books and stuff on the shelves. I need to reorganize them, but I'm in the middle of reorganizing the entire house as part of my resolutions. So right now I haven't gotten to this room yet. But anyways, part of my resolutions is to read more books this year. I don't know how many books I read last year. I didn't keep track. I'm going to try and keep track this year. But some of them I may go ahead and pop on and do a little review of, and others I may not. It just depends. I did buy Kindle. I figured that was cheaper than buying physical books. And I'm getting used to the Kindle. I'm not used to like pressing a button to swipe it to turn the page. I'm used to physical books, but so far I'm liking the Kindle. So the first book that I've read so far, well, I started reading Iron Flame, and I'm about 70 or 80% into that one, by Rebecca Yarros. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And I just need to take a break from that world because I finished the first book, Fourth Wing, right before or right after Christmas, and then I started Iron Flame in December of last year after, well, it may have been January already. I can't remember when I started Iron Flame. But anyways, I need to take a break from that world, so I chose Poison Ivy, and this is Poison Flower by Stephanie Holmes. The first book is Poison Ivy, but I don't have it on my Kindle anymore because it was borrowed, so I don't have the picture to show you, but it's very similar to this. It's just Poison Ivy by Stephanie Holmes. With that book, there are some things that I liked and some things that I obviously did not like. It was a really good read overall, and this is where I'm going to get into a little bit of spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers, go ahead and click off the video. I don't know how to do got something in my mouth. I don't know how to do a book review without giving away spoilers. Sorry, I just noticed my glasses are really reflective. Anyways, Poison Ivy was a really good book if you can get over things like stepbrother on stepsister set scenes, scenes while they kill a guy and feed him to, can't remember, I think it was a tiger. I'm pretty sure it was a tiger. It may have been a lion, but I'm pretty sure it was a tiger. And then she kept plugging her books. So like the main character would be reading audiobooks all the time, or listening to audiobooks, and she kept saying that they were books by Stephanie Holmes. And she apparently has a lot of books. This is the first book that I've read from her. Well, going into the second book now with Poison Flower. But she keeps plugging her books. At least in the first book she has. I haven't seen it so much in Poison Flower yet, but I'm only like 21% into the book. So Poison Ivy is ultimately about this club that if you want to get into an Ivy League school, but you don't have the grades, or you don't have the extracurriculars, or whatever you need to get into that school to make you stand out, Poison Ivy will basically come up with a fake application for you, or application that they put together that builds off of your talents, but has you doing things that you never actually did. Like, one example was one of the guys in Poison Ivy Club built an app real quick for one of their clients. So there's also a whole mafia thing behind it, but you really don't get into that until the end of the book. Trying to think. And then at the very end of the book, the main character goes from loving all of the 3 guys in Poison Ivy to absolutely despising them because of something that they did. I don't know what else to put in book reviews. It was, like I said, it was a really good book if you can get over those small instances of stuff. So, but currently I am reading Poison Flower, and I'm also reading Here With Me by Brooke Montgomery. This is a really good book. It's a Poison Flower. I'm not going to get into too much detail with because it's basically playing off of the first book. Read the first book and then you kind of have to read the first book to understand what's going on in Poison Flower. Here With Me is a standalone, well, it's part of Sugarland Creek novels, but I think it's a standalone romance. I don't think you have to read them in order. I think that there's only 2. This is the first book. So far, I'm really liking it. It has age gap, and it has she is now pursuing a relationship with her ex-boyfriend's father, estranged father, and that is on the like little insert or whatever when you're reading the description. That's on the description of the book. So I'm not giving away too much by saying that. I am 45% through. Absolutely loving it. I think I'm going to probably finish this book first and then maybe try going back to Iron Flame. I don't know. We'll see. But that's my book review so far for the books I've read or am reading currently this month. I hope to have read more. I am also doing a Bible challenge where I am reading the Bible through in a year. And right now I have read all of Genesis. I'm on the last chapter of Acts. Read all of 2 Peter, which is a small book. And I am on the last chapter of 1 John, which is also a small book. So I'm making headway in that. Although there's 66 books in the Bible and that's only 4. I am currently reading Exodus. I started reading Exodus, but I haven't read it fully. I just started reading it. And the plan that I am doing is by Faith Womack, I think is her last name. And it is the 270-day Bible reading plan by How to Faith a Life. And it's basically has you where you can have 95 grace days to where life happens, vacations happen. You may not want to read on Sundays because you've already been to church and read whatever passages you read through there or during that worship time. But yeah, it's a good plan. I will try to have it linked down below. Also, this is the first time I am filming a video on my new tablet. So hopefully everything is good. I got the Samsung S9 Ultra. It's like a 14.6-inch display. And the camera features on there are really good. So it's supposed to really help with that. But So yeah, that's it for my book review and my rambling. If you stay with me this long, thanks for watching. Bye.